Modern warfare, like I just said, today's time, terrorism, Marines, fighting one another, what you see on the news is the closest thing to it. Basically, trying to get us into the battlefield as what it would be over there. You know, rockets soaring by you, you know, grenades blowing off, you know, just like that. Inner city battles. You have to use a lot of tactics. You have to use a lot of tactics, a lot of strategies, because enemies can pop out of anywhere, and I'm sure that's just how it is in the war today. I may be wrong, but I'm pretty right. So let's get into the game. What I'm going to do in this review, I'm going to talk about each game type. Similar game types like there have been in previous Call of Duties, Team Deathmatch, Free-for-All. There's also a few new ones, Sabotage, stuff like that. But I'm going to give a review of that in-game footage. So when I'm in-game, I'm going to be talking over the in-game footage. Is everything okay?
Stuff's popping up on your screen.
Oh, okay.
People are talking.
Okay, start off. What I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about each new and old type found in Call of Duty 4 while I'm inside in-game footage of those game types. But as for now, let's just talk about Call of Duty 4 in the main setup screen. Log in, you can join a game just like, you know, most PC games, you know, just like in most of the Call of Duties, stuff like that. Just refresh the list. Currently 7,200 or 828 servers, you know, you pick your server you want, stuff like that. You can also start your own new server, just like that. You know, both of those things you see in most games. Not going to spend too much time on that. Select profile, of course, BL5HCRP, my profile, just in case, you know, if you want to make 2 or 3 profiles, if you know, play a lot of single player or, well, actually multiplayer, you know, this game includes ranks and challenges similar to BF2142, although this is more of in-game instead of online. You can have different profiles in case a buddy comes over or a friend, you know, or family member wants to play and you don't want them screwing up your stats. They can make their own profile. That way they don't, you know, screw up or make your stats better or worse, which is awesome. So I just have the one profile just because I really don't let too many people on my PC play Call of Duty 4. So yeah, that's that. This game introduces a Create a class where you can customize your own class. Basically, you can you know, have a different assault class if you want an assault, certain gun with this certain attachment, certain perk. That way in-game you can change your class depending on what level it is. Maybe you wanted a different class, different weapon for this level, you know, maybe you want to snipe one level. You can choose whatever class you customly made. But when you first get the game, before you unlock challenges, before you unlock certain weapons, you're given like just a regular, what's the word I'm looking for, Jeff? Default class is what I'm looking for. So you're just given like a regular default gun, default, you know, weapon, you know, stuff like that for each class. In time, as you unlock stuff, you can customize, and we'll get into that in a second. But let's go to, well, before I get into ranks and challenges, controls, options, mods, just like every, you know, most games, don't have to get into that too much. Let's see if there's anything. Yeah, not too much there. Single player, I have yet to play Call of Duty 4 single player. I've just spent so much time on multiplayer. I've heard the single player is great. I do recommend the game. Just want to get that out right now. I also want to say that on my computer, I don't have the best computer, and I'm actually running all the settings that you will see here on the lowest of the low qualities. So what you see here is the very worst Call of Duty 4 could look like on a computer. It doesn't really lag. It sometimes does when I sprint. They brought sprint back, but sometimes it lags up. But so what I'm saying is this game is so good. From what you see here is the worst that you could see it. It only gets better after this. So I definitely recommend this game. And I have yet to play single player. In most games, you know, I'm iffy. Multiplayer is good. Let's check out single player. Yet to play single player, and I recommend this game. So let's get into ranks and challenges. Like I said, this is something like, you know, Battlefield 2142, other games, BF2, stuff like that, where they have, you keep your own ranks and stuff like that. Right here, you know, Bishop, I'm ranked just level 52. You can get up currently to level 55 is the max. So level 52 right now, you get experience. You know, the XP currently is 106,661. You get XP by killing someone, by defusing a bomb, you know, stuff like that. You get more points in like search and destroy when you kill someone than if you would kill someone in team deathmatch, you know, stuff like that. You get XP for calling in UAV, you know, get XP for a lot of things you do, or for like assisting a kill. It shows the next rank you have. Mine's level 53. It shows how much more XP is required to achieve that rank. It shows my total score currently. Total kills 5,020, deaths 3,967. Another statement I would like to make early on in this review: I'm not the best Call of Duty 4 player. I know this. So I'm not bragging, I'm not trying to say, you know, hey, I'm making this review so I think I'm the best, so you guys can see it and comment and say, hey, you're a noob, you're no good, you have so many deaths. That's not the purpose of this review. The purpose of this review is for those who have seen Call of Duty 4 maybe on TV commercials. Maybe they saw it at Best Buy and said, hey, I want an interactive review, not something I read on an internet article, not something I read in a magazine. I want someone to tell me about this game where I can understand, and I'm just trying to do my best to do so, because, you know, if I were to get, or I were to see a game and I want to review, you know, magazines, internet articles can really only tell you that much. This is a hands-on review. I'm showing in-game, I'm showing certain things that you've read about, but now you're actually seeing about it as someone's talking it to you. So let's continue. Headshots, 450. Assists, 792. Kill streak, 14. So it just keeps little stats like that. Time played, total 1 day, 2 hours, and 46 minutes. Yes. And basically, for each class, like I said, there's 5 classes: the assault class, submachine gun, light machine gun, shotgun, and sniper. There's ranks and challenges built in within those classes. The assault, you have all the assault guns: the M16, AK-47, G3, M4, M14, G36C, MP44. And there's so many challenges just with each gun. There's 2 challenges with each gun. You got the marksmanship, which is like, in some of these, as you can see, I've completed 100%. Some of them not so much. But like the marksmanship, and there's different stages. There's stage 1. For this one, I think it was like get 25 kills with this weapon. Stage 2 was get 75 kills with this weapon. Stage 3 is get 150 kills with this weapon. That's phases. And like you can see, I completed that. And then expert is like get 25 headshots with this weapon, get 75 headshots, and get 150 with headshots. And currently I'm working on that one right now. I'm just, let's see, I have 66 headshots. I need, you know, a few more to get to 75, and then I'll have to work on phase 3. But they built this in just for each weapon: 150 kills, 150 headshots. Just so that, you know, it gives you kind of like a reason to keep playing. You know, like Call of Duty 2, where it didn't have ranks and stats, although some servers had it built in where you could go online and check it and see if you were, you know, the person leading in, you know, in their server or whatnot. This kind of gives, you know, keeps you wanting to play, keeps you wanting to get those 150 headshots, stuff like that, because, you know, Call of Duty 2 or other games that might not have like a ranking system like this, you kind of get tired, like, oh, I'm just doing the same thing, you know, I'm really not achieving anything, you know. But, you know, you go after headshots, stuff like that, or you go after so many kills with this weapon, you're like, you know, you play until you get that. So it just keeps you wanting to play. And so the submachine gun, similar thing, get 150 kills, 150 headshots. You got the MP5, the Scorpion, Mini Uzi, AK-74U, and the P90. Similar challenges and ranking, like I said, in that. Light machine gun, same thing. You got the M249, SAW, the RPD, and the M60E4. Same thing, 150 kills, 150 headshots. Then you got the shotgun. You got the W1200 or W1200, as well as the M1014, same thing. But this one, you only have to get, there's only 2 phases, just get 50 kills, and then the headshots I think is 150 as well. As you can see, I haven't played with the shotgun much. Like I said, I'm not the most experienced player. There are a lot of people out there better than me, a lot of people who know the game better, but I'm just saying from what I know. So then you also got the sniper here. Like, I barely worked with the sniper, just get like 100 kills with this weapon. You know, I'm sure 150 headshots. You got the Ilm-40A3, the Ilm-21, Dragunov, also seen in Viacom, one of the best FPS games of all time, if not the best. You got the R700 and the Beretta .50 caliber. So those are just some of the guns challenges within each of the classes. Now there's also like different challenges, as you can see here: boot camp, operations, killer, humiliation, and elite. Let's just click on boot camp. These are just challenges within the game, within a server that you can complete while playing. You have like, the radar inbound, kill 3 enemies without dying and call in a UAV. You know, stuff like that. chopper in battle. I'm just going to pick a few out. Kill 7 enemies without dying and call in a chopper. Stuff like that, like base jump. Fall 15 feet or more and survive. You know, you just complete different, you know, there's marathon. Sprint for 26 miles total in the game. Just like little fun things that, you know, that they've intervened in the game, that they've added that you can complete, like I said, also to keep you playing, you know. So, you know, sometimes you just play a game and you're like, oh, you know, I only need 30 more knife kills and then I get Knife Veteran 2 completed. Stuff like that. So that's just in boot camp. Then they have the operations. As you can see, I've yet to complete a lot of these, like placing the top 3 in 5 free-for-all matches. And I've placed 4 and 1 more, and then I'll have phase 2 complete. You know, just different stuff like that, like hero, defuse a bomb, and sabotage or search and destroy. I've yet to do that. You know, I really don't play a lot of search and destroy, more domination, more team deathmatch, but I'm gonna play search and destroy so I can complete that, and I get experience. You get experience by completing these challenges. Then you have killer, and that's just, you know, just a few more things like Master Chef 3. I complete it 100%. Kill 20 enemies with cook grenades, stuff like that. But I'm not going to read into a lot of those, because when I would buy a game, the whole purpose is you find out like little fun things in the game, find out secrets that, you know, maybe in a magazine article didn't tell you, you know, that didn't ruin the game. Like you get this game, you see something that you weren't expecting, it makes you happy, you're surprised. So like Humiliation Elite and a few other, I'm not going to tell you. If you guys want to get the game, find out for yourself, you know, you anticipate that. So we'll just go and let's see. I talked about creating a class, how you can customize the classes. Let me just hop into that real quick. I have 5 customized classes already. When you get the game, you know, you join the server, like I said, you have default classes, you have the 5. Well, I have a customized class for each of them. Like I have my Assault, which I have Assault 1, which is the regular default class, and I made my second class, you can rename it whatever you want. I made mine Assault 2, so I know. And like you could just pick whatever weapon you want. You know, as I said, you unlock these weapons, but I think, you know, you unlock the AK-47 first and so on and so forth. But for my Assault class, my custom class, if I want to customize my own class when I'm in the server, let's see, I could just pick out, let's say I just want the MP44 and I want to put the Camouflage Desert on, and my sidearm I want to be a Desert Eagle, also unlocking this as my pistol. My Special Grenade, you got the Flash, Stun, and Smoke. We'll go with a Stun Grenade. Then you also have different perks, different abilities for your player. Perk 1, let's see, you got all these here. Like I said, don't want to ruin too much of a surprise, so I'll just do the Frag times 3. That allows me to carry 3 frag grenades. We'll go with Perk 2. We'll go with, let's see here, Juggernaut, increased health. That always sounds good. Perk 3, Martyrdom. That's drop a live grenade when killed. Okay, click that, and now you have your perks set. So all those are in those customized, the slot that you just made. So in game, let's say you want, for example, you want to be a assault, close range, something like that. You would pick your custom class, or if you wanted to design a sniper class, like, you know, like there's a perk in here. Let's see here. Let me find it. I think it might be in the perk 1. 1 second, let me find this. I haven't really used it too much. Oh, right here. Overkill. Carry 2 primary weapons with no pistol. So let's say you just wanted to use the perk Overkill. You have an assault gun and a sniper rifle. That way you don't even have to change a class or go to a different custom class. You can just carry a sniper if you want to stay back long range, or you can carry an assault gun or light machine gun, submachine gun, whatever you want for close range battle. So let's see, those are just some of the, you know, classes. Like I said, you know, got the sniper class like I made, primary weapons, got all these sniper rifles. Let's say I wanted the Beretta, no attachment, Woodland, different perks like we talked about, sidearm, similar thing that you just saw. And also real quick to show you, it gives the accuracy of, and damage and range and stuff like that. Just the primary attributes of each weapon down here. Then over here on the right side, you just see what you selected, make sure that's what you want, stuff like that. So let's get into a game.